There comes a point in every musician's journey where they hit a wall. No amount of scales, shedding, or music theory will get you past it. It's the biggest thing that makes musicians quit: your ear. Mimetry is a hands-free learning aid designed by musicians for musicians to tackle the biggest pain point in the intermediate musician's learning journey: ear training. Today, Mimetry is a web app that you can get started with in just one click. You can control Mimetry using natural conductor cues. Raise your fist to enter cue mode, and then conduct a start cue to start the drone. Listen to it and try to internalize the feeling. You can conduct Mimetry to raise the volume or lower the volume. And when you're ready, point to your ear to start practicing. Mimetry will listen as you sing or play your instrument and identify the intervals with a given root note. Notice as you sing an interval, the bottom left corner will show words commonly associated with the given interval to help you better understand and internalize the character. This is the true goal of ear training. If you want to change the root note, simply touch the drone with your index finger and point to the desired key on the circle of fifths that shows up around it. When you're ready for a break, give it a stop cue. Mimetry was built using Codex and GPT 5.6 from start to finish. I started by dictating ideas for ear training tools that I would personally find helpful and beautiful. I had it return some options for supporting libraries as well as their trade-offs in implementation. I then discussed scoping with Codex for the purpose of Build Week and scored the options against the judging criteria. We then got to work on creative direction. I asked Codex what it needed from me to build a beautiful interface. It asked me for an example of an interface that resonated with me, a music performance or visual that resonated, a film moment that worked, and an anti-example of a current ear training app. Then it got to work on V1. It was important to me that we use gestures that actual musicians would use, but we needed to ensure that they weren't competing with each other in MediaPipe. I had Codex implement a finite state machine to make sure that gestures weren't exhibiting undefined behavior. You should only be able to raise or lower the volume of the drone while the drone is playing. As we continued to add gestures, we started to play a game of whack-a-mole. So I recorded acceptance tests using Photo Booth and had Codex build a regression test harness to evaluate against with each new diff. We then added in the listening cue gesture and the circle of fifths selection overlay, ensuring the new interaction didn't cause regressions. After some final formatting, we deployed the app. The impact of this is huge. Musicians can train their ear anywhere they have access to internet and a camera, but as far as learning potential goes, interval recognition is only the beginning. Future versions of Mimetry will support chord recognition, breaking down licks and riffs, interval active recall, and other locales. You can try Mimetry today at mimetry.live. Thank you very much.